welcome to another edition of Crash. Plenty of action coming your way in the next half an hour as we hit not only the beach, but quite literally the racetrack as well. Every year, hundreds upon hundreds of motorcycle enthusiasts take to the sands at Weston-super-Mare in England to ride one of the toughest races on the motorsport calendar. All sorts take part, from top-class professional racers to those who like a quick blast on a Sunday. And the Western Beach Race could be anything but a quick blast. Some more riders having difficulties, and that's, I just saw a Kawasaki going backward. Oh, indeed, that's a novel way of getting the bike down. Oh my goodness. Competitors travel hundreds of miles, even from abroad, to take part, and many fail to complete a lap. Pit stop time. Stefan Evans is coming in. David Knight's already been in. And here's the man who's leading. David Knight, bike number 3. Goggles still around his neck.
Yes, David is...
he is human.
Yes, yeah, totally unexpected.
As the race goes on, conditions worsen, the sands become sludge, and tiredness plays its part. What would be going through your mind at this point, Jason?
I think the need to go home, probably.
This endurance test of man and machine eventually ends. Plenty of aching limbs and broken bikes, and of course, one race winner. The kids also get a go at tackling their own course. Yet this is anything but a playground, as the youngsters find out. Oh, another one goes down. But here is the race at the front. Callum Cooper. Oh! Callum Cooper drops it. And there's the madness of the quads as well. Going, gone. You may think 4 wheels is better than 2. Think again. By the way, these aren't the race winners. They get a trophy just for getting to the end in one piece. The action at Weston isn't confined to the beach. There's always plenty to see and break elsewhere. Cue 29-year-old French-Canadian Christian Gagnon of the H-Bomb display squad. Thousands have gathered to see him attempt a backflip on a quad bike. That's a loop-the-loop, a 360-degree turn. Please note, I said he'd attempt a backflip. Everything was going well until this point. As helpers rush to his aid, Gagnon rides about in agony. No one's sure about his condition. Let's look again at this horrific accident. Gagnon speeds towards the ramp and takes to the air. But at his highest point, he and the bike park company, he lands heavily on the ramp, and the quad smashes into him, forcing him down and onto the ground. His injuries, nothing more than a broken leg and a sprained wrist. Now rally drivers are always crashing their cars the first opportunity they get. Some are addicted to it and like to park their cars in hedges, even at slow speeds. It even gives them a chance to swear.
Whoa, 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 whoa! That's knackered that, Steve.
And they love swearing almost as much as crashing.
Right, take it easy, let's see if we can get through.
Let's see that high-speed bit of parking again. We've got all the ingredients, the car, the drivers, the conditions, and the obstacle. Here's another example of how rally drivers love crashing and hate turning corners. And then scare your co-drivers some more.
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. No, don't go down further. Fucking bastard.
You somehow think he should have listened. On the racetrack, no one wants to crash their car, especially if it's a Lamborghini. Doesn't always work out like that, though. It's the classic lock-up into a corner. Every racing driver has done it at some point and is likely to do it again in future. If you're addicted to crashes, then the Macau Grand Prix is the place to be, especially the corner at Lisboa. This is the International F3 race, and you can see from the markings and cement on the road that this driver is the Ben's latest, and certainly not last, victim. The mishaps are not restricted to that corner. Oh no, there's plenty more around the Macau circuit, often with race car crushing consequences. They're not too perturbed. They've seen this sort of thing plenty of times, and now we shall a high-impact collision, which the driver thankfully walked away from. There's a lot of risk-taking in motorsport. That's what makes it so exciting. But risks are exactly that. They are risks and can often end in very painful circumstances. Thankfully, not every time, though. Let's watch again as the drivers approach the bend. One dives up the inside, but contact is made, and they both go spinning out. Some drivers just don't learn, though. This is the very same race, but slightly different consequences. It could have been costly, but thankfully wasn't. This speed is called, and they drove away. Sometimes you can be driving along, minding your own business, and someone ahead of you gets it wrong, but they get away with it, and you pay the price. Some very nice-looking, expensive sports cars. And wondered what's under the bodywork? Well, we're about to find out at this meeting at the world-famous Monza circuit in Italy. This looks like a case of nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And definitely say no more. That's it for this part of the show, but stick around as we've more of the same coming right at you after this break.